Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see Powell said the word disinflation. Now, in the room, obviously we have chat room and Twitter. I comment nonstop. Every couple seconds, nonstop comments. I just can't move them all over to Twitter fast enough. But SPX went down 5, and then 10, then 20, and then 30, and 35. And as soon as he said that word, I said in the room, market goes positive. I mean, within a second. And I said it 3 times. And less than 5 minutes later, the market picked up the 35 points and it was positive. Okay? This is news analysis 101. You look for things, I keep telling you guys this. You want to see things that are different. Okay? He had never said disinflation. So it didn't matter what he did. He's telling you it's coming down. So that's bullish. That's bullish. And then obviously we ran. But, we didn't buy a bunch of SPXs. We could have. But it came down at the end of the day too, right? It came down 20 points, more than 20 points, and then it went back up. But today, NASDAQ set to fly on Meta, and the Dow's a little bit lower, okay? Then we see. Okay? Meta. So, love it when our logic works, and it works very often. Here's the logic. We didn't know if Facebook would beat or miss. We didn't really care about that. We knew that Facebook, when it came from 380, they were starting to make less revenue. That was one of the things, less profit. But they were spending money on the metaverse. And you're going to spend $9 billion on something you don't know if it's going to make you any money. And the market's saying in this environment, that's stupid. And they've said it 4, 5, 6 times that if you cut cost on the metaverse, the stock is undervalued and it really takes off. So what did he do yesterday? So they beat. That was good. Probably took it up 10. He guided to a buyback, probably took it up another 10. And then he guided the cost lower, which was our thesis, and took it up another 10. So it's way up here. And I see literally 15 buys over $200. And does it get there? I don't know. Does it get there today? I don't know. Here's the thing. Let's say Amazon, Google, and Apple all miss tonight. So that money comes out of those 3 and goes into Facebook and it goes again tomorrow. Maybe. But Facebook looks good. Let's see if we can get to one. So we have the 170s and we have the 190s. We have the 70s and the 90s. So if it gets to 85, you probably take the 90s to $1. And the 170s, we're going to get 15 from 1. Grand slam. Meanwhile, we bought Align Technologies, and people were asking me my logic on Align, and I posted out there. I just don't have time to type, 15 minutes worth of stuff telling you the logic on it. But here's the logic on Align. Very simple. I posted it out there. I said, Align Technologies, they do the teeth, right? They do the Invisaligners and all that stuff on your teeth. Okay? So their biggest growth engine, so let's say the U.S. has 350 million people. Just making it up. I don't know what the number is. China has 1 billion plus people, maybe 2 billion. I don't know what it is. Okay? Well, China was closed. So the last 3 quarters, they didn't make any money from China. Now, even this quarter, they guided flattish, but they said China is going to get better because China is now open. So before, you couldn't even leave your house in China to go get food. So now, if you can leave and go get your teeth fixed, and those guys have money because they've been sitting on it all and not spending it, a line could go up. So that was the thesis. The thesis is very simple. If the China numbers start coming up, it rips. And it got to 342, I believe. Right now it's 328. So that takes our 320s. Our 320s, okay, should open at 10, maybe even 15. If it pops fast to 340, we'll get 21 for them. Wow, another grand slam. Okay? But then you go look at Amazon. Amazon is up 6. It's up 6. Now, a guy came out yesterday and said, Amazon Web Service is going to be bad, down 3 to 5%. Well, Microsoft Cloud was down 4%. Are they factoring in everything gets better? So Amazon at $100 times 20, they did a 20-to-1 split, okay, is $2,000. At 110, where it is now, it's at 2,200. Can this pop to 125 on this? If they're any better at all, 125? Puts it at 2,500. Very possible. Google, Meta got advertising. So does Google get advertising? Maybe. Google takes off. 115 on Google? Well, maybe. Chat GPT? I don't think they're going to say much on it. Then we see. And Apple. Does Apple cut people? Does Apple cut costs? Does Apple guide down? I don't know. But here, it's not about this next quarter. It's about 2 quarters out. Okay? So those 3 earnings today. Okay? NVIDIA is down. I got quite a few messages during the middle of the night. People wake me up. Why is it NVIDIA down? I said, what did Meta do? I don't give answers all the time. I just give you little quizzes. Because you guys got to learn. Okay? What did Meta do? They guided down, spend down. So if you guide down $4 billion, you're going to spend $4 billion less. Who's the recipients of that $4 billion? Right? Some of the chip companies, some of the data centers, right? Obviously, they don't go buy the chips. They'll go lease stuff, servers and all that. So less servers, less data center, right? Very straightforward. That's why NVIDIA is down. But the chips took off yesterday, so it looks very, very healthy. The chips look good. Maybe NVIDIA doesn't go today, but it's set up very nicely. They did announce their earnings date. Wow. How about KLA? We bought KLA yesterday, and it went to $7. We bought Tesla yesterday. It's going to take off today. Tesla, BlackRock is buying more. Not a lot, but they bought $731 million more. That's a lot. Okay? And if Tesla takes out this 188, then it's a beeline to 200. Wow. So we got a line ripping. We got Amazon flying. Google potential to fly. ENPH is at 231. Through 236 is 252. That could be a grand slam. And you got NOW at 477. And if it pops that, you got 491, 500, 522. This can get to 522. And that's a grand slam. And if that wasn't enough, because Sam's like, when it's good, it's good. He's got Netflix. And Netflix came out, and there's some stuff I said yesterday on Twitter because people aggravate me. I mean, dumb people aggravate me. I cannot deal with dumb people. I have a problem with dumb people. So Sam doesn't like to watch commercials, and he thinks anybody that's buying these things make no sense. Okay? Why would anybody buy commercials? You're trading here, you're spending all this time, you're like, oh, I'm going to spend 15 minutes doing commercials. But actually, commercials not a bad idea for Sam because he tweets so much, he starts watching a show at 6 o'clock, and the show doesn't get over till 10 because he pauses it every 5 minutes because he's tweeting for the next 10 minutes. Insanity, right? Okay. But they just told you their number of subs doubled in January for ad-supported. Now, if they only had 10 and they doubled it to 20, who knows? We don't know. But they doubled. That's a positive. That news is a massive positive, and this takes out 371 today. This can go all the way to 392, 396 by tomorrow. Wow. Once again, Sam just gives you numbers that are possible based on news and based on where things go. So a guy comes out there yesterday and he's telling me, well, Sam, you think ad-supported is stupid. Absolutely, I think it's stupid. What does that mean for the stock? What does it mean? So Sam thinks it's stupid. Doesn't mean the stock can't go up or down. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I think. It only matters what's possible. If I think a line is not going to go up, then I just don't buy it, or I buy puts. Right now, on Netflix, all I'm saying is the news came out and said they doubled their subs. How is this not at high of year right now? It should be. Probably will be in 5 minutes, for the first 5 minutes. And then we see. So grand slam after grand slam after grand slam today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow, 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 wow. Jesse just send me an email to SmarterTrading411 at yahoo.com and I'll reply. Okay? Can I buy Meta on a pullback? Who knows? I don't know. Here's the thing. The market has to get through this 3140 area, 4140 area. It dropped 30 handles in 10 minutes yesterday. So is it bullish? Who knows? Don't know. I know that our stocks are bullish. But that's all we care about. Okay? So once again, if you love Starbucks, doesn't mean Starbucks is a good stock. If you hate Starbucks, doesn't mean Starbucks is a bad stock. Got to put your biases aside and see what it's doing based on the news, based on the economy, based on the numbers, based on the earnings, and based on everything else. That's Trading 101. Okay, let's get started here. Good morning, everybody. 2-2. SPX, 4141, 4142 accelerator, 4172, 4200. Wow. Okay, downside, 4100, 4052 on the downside. Avago, better, 602, 611, underneath 581. NVIDIA, 209, 215, underneath 201. Apple, 148, 152, under 138. KLA, 416, 422, underneath 401. Lam Research, flying breakout, 551, 572, under 500. Goldman Sachs got an upgrade to 465 today. 465, 100 up. If Goldman Sachs rips 10, market can't go down. Very hard for it to go down. 371, 377, underneath 361. CMG trying to break up, 1692. Meta, 186, 189, 192, 196, 203. Underneath 176. Snowman, it's running. Wow. Interesting. 172, 179. Underneath 161. Netflix, 366, 369. Underneath 351. The NASDAQ, this is going to be up another 150. That puts it at 12,500. I have 12,800 possible, 1,300 tomorrow. Sam, you're nuts. Sam, are you insane? Sam losing it. 1,300 tomorrow. If Apple, Google, and Amazon all beat and go up. If they all beat and go up, you're going to have the rally of ages. The day of ages where the NASDAQ goes up 500 points. Now, what are the odds? Well, you got three things. All three have to beat and raise. So that's what? 3 to 1, 33% maybe? It's 6 factorial, right? No, it's 3 factorial. It's 6 to 1, right? 6 to 1. Look at that. Sam even knows math. I was great in statistics. It would be 3 factorial, so it'd be 6 to 1. Every permutation, right? Okay. So 6 to 1. So 12% that they all beat. Interesting. Then we see. MicroStrategy up 10. That means Bitcoin is running. MicroStrategy 281,300. NOW. Can it take out this 481 and rippy all the way to 500? Looks nice. Set up very nice. MDB screaming 233, 272. Jesus, Sam, you're insane. Baidu 156, 162. Amazon 111, 116, 121. Underneath 109, back under 109, 101, and 97. Align Technologies 342. Do you want the next numbers? 342, 372. 372! Rippy. Tesla, 186, 188, 192, 193. Two numbers there. 200, round number 202. Enphase, 236, 252. Are you smiling? Everybody have a great trading day. See you, Chuck.